Namaste, my witchlings, and welcome back to my channel. Or if you happen to be new here, hi, welcome. I am Di, your favorite yoga witch, spreading kindness and love, living a magical life through yoga. We have a birthday today, and I'm so glad we have a birthday today because it gives me something positive to do. And the question is, does the man behind the curtain know whose birthday it is today? Today is one of our younger brother's birthday, not the one who got married, his older brother. So, Pete, I hope you have the absolute best birthday today, sweetheart. I love you to bits. Happy birthday. Now, we are also lighting our candle today for, actually, we are going to continue wishing a witchling's mother good health, and we light our candle today for the victims and survivors of gun violence. And we light our candle to be a beacon of hope and light to those who have lost their way and are stumbling in the darkness. With the lighting of our candle, our circle is closed, and we invite the ancestors to join us. There we go. That's fine. All right, there we go. My nose is itchy. More coffee. You know, it is that time of year when asthma is just evil and it decides to just rear its ugly head and be a pain in the ass when we do not want it to. All right, y'all. Let's talk about something more fun, because on Tuesdays and Saturdays, we have some fun here. So watch this. If you are local to the Seattle area, specifically the Snoqualmie Valley area, I am facilitating a yoga class in the park on Friday evenings and guided meditations on Tuesdays and Saturdays, weather permitting, of course. If by any chance you are interested in joining us, the information is available on my website, yogawithdylin.com, under the book tab, and I honestly cannot wait to see everyone. All right, so come join us for that. It is so much fun. We have holidays today. Yay! Me breathe? Never. All right, y'all. We have 3 holidays today. We have International Makeup Day, which is not about cosmetics. So Be It Day. That's going to be fun. And a rather serious one that is near and dear to my heart, World Suicide Prevention Day. So, let's start with International Makeup Day. Did you miss a celebration? Today's International Makeup Day is your chance to catch up on joy. Life gets busy, but it is never, ever, ever too late to celebrate, honor, or simply pause with gratitude. I like that one. Then, it is So Be It Day, and stitch by stitch, thread by thread, we weave love, creativity, and resilience into the fabric of our lives. Whether you craft quilts, mend clothes, or stitch intentions, sewing is sacred work. And the fact that I chose this before I knew there was a cosplayer in the chat today is amazing. And then finally, this is rather serious. Today is World Suicide Prevention Day, and this one is painfully personal. I lost my nephew about 12 years ago, and I have struggled with my own attempts and thoughts more times than I can count. Awareness matters. Compassion matters. And reminding each other that we are not alone matters most. Support is important. Check in on your loved ones, people, because sometimes all it takes is a "hi, I was thinking about you today." If you are local to the Seattle area, specifically the apparently today is not the day that he's going to remember to turn it off. I love my husband. All right, y'all. Oh. So much for the Clean Air Act. Uh-oh. Yeah, asthma and smoke season is absolutely evil. Ooh. No more spiced pumpkin coffee either? Oh, no. Yeah. What should Irish do for Halloween? Dude, considering you're from where Halloween was essentially born. Ah. Yes, smoke 10 years ago was not such a huge thing here. And now every frickin' summer, at the end of summer, I'm, you know, wishing I could curl up and no longer exist. Hell, it was 2 years ago this month that I left you to close the store by yourself because I had to be up on the ridge at the same, or before we closed because they closed at the same time. Walked in. I get up to the urgent care clinic. I walk in and I'm like, I need a nebulizer treatment. My asthma is really bad right now. And they're like, you don't sound like it. Your oxygen sats are good. Are you sure? And I'm like, yes, please, just trust me. And they're like, okay, we'll give it to you, but it's not going to do much. So I do the 15 minutes sitting there with the damn thing in my mouth. They come back in. Doctor listens to me and she's like, you're moving air so much better now. Wow. And I'm like, told you I needed the nebulizer treatment. She's like, how are you doing now? And I'm like, I feel a whole lot better. I don't feel like, you know, I'm struggling to breathe or any of that. She's like, do you have a nebulizer at home? Yes, I just need the meds. She's like, roger that. Sent it to the pharmacy and yeah. Grr. That was the year that I was in the urgent care or ER for my asthma like 3 different times that week. I know. All right. Hello, Dipty. That's an interesting name. Mm-hmm. Thank you, Amy. Let's see. Yes. It's just sitting here, fuzzbutts laying against it. Let it go. Pure. Oh, let's see. So, on top of it being Awareness Day, I did not know until I posted a picture of this tattoo to Facebook. And my niece, who we lost her brother, is like, those are the suicide awareness colors too, so that's for my brother too. And I'm like, yes, it is. Hey, Raven. Good to see ya. What about, what? Oh. Yes. And my nails are also the suicide awareness colors during Suicide Awareness Month. Perfection, and I did not do it deliberately, which is the absolute best part. Saying what? Oh, because it's that day. So I forget that particular word, is kind of shadow banned on social media. So, yeah. I try to remember not to, and I use the unaliving or whatnot, which is another rant, but we'll have that rant later. Book of Faces, right? So, people will use unaliving, sewer slide. Oh, shit balls. I saw that. Now we're back. Okay. It is all good, Irish. But there are people who will complain on the Book of Faces about the new euphemisms for it, right? So they'll bitch about it, and people will be like, it will get the post or comment removed. Well, people need to just stop being so sensitive and being such snowflakes about it. Yeah. Nope. Not gonna scream and rant. And it, nope. People piss me off. Yeah, just before you moved up here and moved in with me. All right, y'all. Shall we move on to our cards for the day? Sad face. Oh, put that back where it belongs to. There we go. Here I come to save the day. Hello. All right. Our first oracle card today is It's All an Act. What is an act? You moved on. Never again. So, I'm going to show the first one again one more time. All right. So, first one was It's All an Act. Just to make sure we all saw that. So, whew. It's all an act as you hide behind a mask, trying to convince others that you moved on from what happened. Yet, deep, deep down, that truth still lingers. From this experience, you've drawn strength, making a powerful vow to yourself never again. A promise of self-protection, growth, and refusing to repeat those same painful patterns. All right. No comment. Now let's talk tarot. All right. Our first card today is the reversed star. Implications are rather negative here. Your hopes are dead. Your dreams have not come true. So you are disappointed and or disillusioned. Next, we have the Three of Pentacles. This one says you're going to advance in your career and have success. Finally, though, we have the Knight of Rods reversed. And he says we are going to be dealing with some delays and a need for patience, possibly some aggression. What are these telling us today? Well, the reversed star reveals some deadened hopes and unfulfilled dreams, bringing disappointment and disillusionment. Yet the Three of Pentacles offers a glimmer of light, progress and success in your career. Still yet, the Knight of Rods reversed tempers this with delays and frustration, warning us that patience is needed to avoid conflict and aggression along the way. That's interesting. So, what do all six of them together tell us? Well, It's All an Act shows that you've been wearing a mask, trying to convince yourself and others that you moved on, yet deep, deep down that truth of the wound still lingers. From that pain, you have vowed never again, setting those boundaries to protect your heart and your spirit. And then we have the star reversed reflecting. There we go. The star reversed reflecting this heaviness, hopes feel lost, and disillusionment clouds your path. Yet the Three of Pentacles brings encouragement, reminding you that progress is possible, especially in your work or your craft. Recognition, collaboration, and growth are within reach, offering a small glimmer of hope. Still, the Knight of Rods reversed cautions against impatience and frustration. Delays may be stirring up aggressive energy if not tempered with care. Together, all of these cards reveal a journey of healing. You may be covering hurt with a brave face, but your vow to honor yourself is real. Though disappointment weighs heavily, success and stability are possible if you remain patient, trust your process, and refuse to slip back into toxic old cycles. Wow. Now our affirmation here is apparently a belch. Our affirmation here is, I release the need to hide behind masks. I honor my vow of never again by protecting my spirit and standing in my truth. Even when hope feels dim, I trust in my growth, my work, and my worth. With patience and faith, I move forward knowing that healing, stability, and success are already unfolding for me. Oof, that is some powerful shit today, y'all. Hooba. Heh. Uh-oh. My brain goes, who died? Arakita. Evita. I know. Did he? I don't think so. Last I heard he was still kicking, but we're going to confirm whether or not that is true. Either way, I agree it is not something... What? What? Well... The news said that he was struck in the neck, so damn. Okay, but as interesting news as that may be, let's not celebrate someone's death. I did not even celebrate Fred Phillips' death. I as much as I loathed him as a person and his politics, I do not condone violence of any sort. That is the one aspect of the Wiccan Read that I do kind of follow, and that is harm none. Yes, I am a harm none, take no shit, but no. I do not agree with murdering someone for this reason. Manage to get them out of politics or cut their power off so that they can no longer influence people, please. But no, killing is not the answer, y'all. I hate it. Do no harm, take no shit. That's how I usually say it. Oh, honey, that's fine. That's kind of my thoughts, Raven. However, we will have a discussion about karma later. Karma will actually be popping up in both my Witchy 101 and my Yoga 101s. So that's going to be interesting. Oh. All right. Let's move on to Namaste. Oh, this is a good one for this now. Namaste says, just breathe. Concentrate. Align yourself with your breath. Intentionally breathe 8 times. Make every breath last a long time. Draw the breath in fully and exhale completely. Stress affects our breathing. The more we stress, the shallower our breaths. This will in turn affect our oxygen levels and our heart rate. This is a reason why we tend to feel tired when we are stressed. Mindfully focusing on our breathing will help our mind and body recover. Moving on to self-compassion. Self-compassion says, you got heart. Give yourself credit for that small thing you did in the past week that took courage. How can you build off of that today? Irony is the shirt I'm wearing. The shirt I'm wearing reminding me of honor, courage, and commitment. Wow. I am so excited about the new series that I'm going to be coming out with and so much other stuff. You guys are... Ah, shit. I forgot to make sure I had the link to sign up for the mailing list. Ah. I will fix that as soon as we're done with stream today. All right. Who is today's goddess, y'all? Oh, yeah, let's chit-chat first. See? I am all discombobulated. Okay, it says... The Almighty Sailor, honor, courage, and commitment. And then it has a JFK quote. It's the JFK quote that ends, I was a United States sailor. Or I was in the United States Navy. Hey, Dan, how are you doing today? I am so looking forward to getting Witchy 101 out. We still have some B-roll to film because I got distracted horrifically yesterday. So we are probably going to be making sure that it is finished this weekend. Hey, Mike! And then we will probably drop it this weekend and start filming episodes 2 and 3. And I'm so excited. Ah. I do not have any Hello Kitty. I wish I did. I am so glad you are willing to beta test, John. I was talking... I literally was going to ask somebody last night if they wanted to beta test some of the shit that I've got coming out, and I can't remember what it was. No, it wasn't Aaron. I know that much. It might have been... No, that was something completely different that I can't remember what the hell I was going to ask Aaron to do. No, I think it was Amy or Spawn. I have no idea. Read two hands doing scissors as a... That is true too. Oh, that's what they're talking about. I briefly saw it. It's peace signs, but... What? Which? Oh, shit. Did the chat move a little fast and somebody get bumped that shouldn't have been? Okay, we have something going on here. Hold on. Oh, God, yes. And I didn't see it to be able to say something. Oopsie. For my mods, Hella is my marketing director. She is staff. We were just leaving that account, not a mod. All right, so... Continuing. Oh, Andrea's already apologized, so we're okay. It's just, one of those days. Shit happens. It's okay. Yep. Yeah, no, it was friendly fire. She got caught by friendly fire, someone not realizing she was a friend. Yep. All right. Hot. Why the fluff am I... Oh, I know why I'm hot. That's okay. We'll figure it out. All right. John's jokes don't have an audience. They have casualties. I know some people. Justin. That's who I was talking beta testing with. Okay. Yep, it's all good. We'll deal with it. I will let Kat know. We're fine. Shit happens. Life goes on. I'm putting my glasses back on, though. Mass casualty event. Yes. All right. Yes. Let's see. Oh, so. We'll move to Goddess here in a minute. I want to chit chat for a second because I am super, super, super excited. That is the kind of joke his father would have made. I will be honest. But again, that was one of the things that attracted me to him in the first place, was his really bad sense of humor. I love my family. You are so lucky you're in another room, because that one I would have thrown a stuffed animal at you for. He doesn't want to pontificate. I love my family. I love my family. Because we all have the same fucked up sense of humor. Oi. Oh, good gravy. Good luck, Andrea, because there are times when it changes on a daily basis. Oh. Yeah, that's true. It just shows you how incredibly abusive we can be in our personal relationships. Speaking of orange cats, if y'all want the entire train of thought, I can lay it out for you. But one of the temperamental chuckle fucking friends, middle-aged lesbians, so one of the moms, it has a spinal stimulator for chronic pain. She is having it removed today or tomorrow, and there's a whole bunch of traveling involved. Can we please keep her in our thoughts and prayers? She is an amazing person. She's actually a mental health counselor, and, you know, has 3 of the cutest cats I have ever seen on the internet. So please, let's keep them in our thoughts because, well, she's going to be out of work for a while. She knows she's going to be staying in the hospital, just no idea how long. And then fighting with Canadian health insurance to get the approval to get a new stimulator implanted. So I am just saying, can we please keep her wife, and the North American house goblins in our thoughts? And if you're on Facebook and you are not following the Temperamental Chuckle Fuck, why? They're adorable cats. Yep. I love my family. Who is today's goddess? Today's goddess is Matrona, a Teutonic mother goddess who embodies the themes of harvest, providence, health, abundance, autumn, and love. Hooyah! Yes, she has puppy. And there's a reason she has puppy. Her primary symbols are Swiss cheese and water. I wanted to say Swiss cheese and holy water, but we're going to keep going. As she is known as the great provider of both food and refreshment, particularly fresh water, which would be holy water. As a benevolent deity, Matrona personifies the earth's abundance during the fall, generously sharing its wealth. Artistic depictions of her often have her with a dog or carrying palm fronds, suggesting a possible connection to the healing arts, further emphasizing her role as a nurturing and protective figure. Right, good. We can honor Matrona by partaking in activities that celebrate the harvest and her bountiful providence. The Swiss Alps dividing the cheese holiday is a modern example of a harvest rite in her honor. To invite her into your day, consider enjoying a Swiss fondue with harvest vegetables and breads, a meal that symbolizes warm, harmonious love made healthy and abundant by the goddess. For physical well-being and self-love, you can add sautéed garlic or other healing herbs to the blend. Other simple ways to connect with Matrona include having an omelet with cheese and harvest vegetables. Why am I having trouble talking today? Other simple ways to connect with Matrona include having an omelet with cheese and harvest vegetables for breakfast, or sharing a small, healthful portion of your meal with a canine companion. There he is. I could do that. I actually regularly do that. Because I have 3 furry children who, if someone is eating, they are going to sit in front of you and stare at you, and somebody will whimper every time the bite goes into your mouth and he doesn't get some. I love my children. So, that's today's goddess. No shit. Hey, Elaine. At least the Canadian healthcare eventually pays out, unlike US. Yup. Thank you. Holy cheese and Swiss water. Yes. We're also still holding space and candlelight for a friend of Zen Jen, one of my staff. Her friend, whose nickname is Holy Jen, was removed from life support yesterday. So we are anticipating her crossing through the veil anytime now. How are you doing, Elaine? What is my... Oh yeah, the Viking-esque. I know I've seen his profile picture, but I haven't really looked at it. Yes. Good, good, good. Good to hear you're doing pretty good. Thank you. And let's see, you have come in at towards the end of our daily draw here, because we are now moving on to Zen. Speaking of Zen. Actually, that's what made me think of it. Removing the glasses so I can read the book. We have a poem from Ryokan and a quote from Jennifer Yane today. Ryokan. At night, deep in the mountains, I sit in meditation. The affairs of men never reach here. Everything is quiet and empty. All the incense has been swallowed up by the endless night. My robe has become a garment of dew. Unable to sleep, I walk out into the woods. Suddenly, above the highest peak, the full moon appears. Wow. Ooh, that one's deep. Jennifer Yane says, every time I close the door on reality, it comes in through the window. Yep, it'll do that. I think he's sleeping. All right, my darling dear heart friends. It is time to work towards wrapping up, and then we'll move on to the after party. After show. After party. Okay. Don't. There we go. All right, my lovelies, my witchlings. As we wrap up and extinguish our candle, we open our circle and extend our unending gratitude to the ancestors who joined us today. Now, my darling witchlings, let's get out there and spread love, spread joy, and spread kindness, because there is already so much darkness and hate in this world. Can we try to be beacons of light and hope? And then make sure your loved ones, human, scaly, furry, and feathered, know that you love them beyond measure, because you do not know how long you have with them, and that phone call sucks. Trust me. And then, my darling dears, my loves, I am so grateful to all of you witchlings who have stuck around until the end and watched this. If you have enjoyed what you have seen so far, please let's appease the algorithm gods and leave a comment of 7 words or more. Your favorite crystal, your favorite candle or incense scent, your coffee order, I mean, come on. Or if you don't want to give me any personal information, go ahead and take some inspiration from Panic at the Disco. Hey, look, I made it. Yay, it works. All right. And please also do the whole like, share, and subscribe thing and ring the bell so you know when we're sharing and online. And then, get out of the house, touch some grass, and have a wonderful rest of your day or night wherever you are, and may it be filled with magic and joy. And please, witchlings, always, always, always remember, you are loved, you are wanted, you are needed, and you genuinely do have a purpose in this life, even if you haven't figured it out yet, because I was in my 40s before I found mine. I love you guys to bits, and I will see you soon. Namaste, Witchlings. Your subscription ensures you never miss a moment of mystical insight, especially if you ring that bell, for a deeper dive into exclusive content, behind-the-scenes glimpses, bonus blog posts, monthly rituals, and my weekly yoga classes. Consider popping over to Patreon and joining the coven there. If you're feeling particularly generous, a virtual coffee is always appreciated. This Gen X witch, raised on 80s vibes, thrives on caffeine and a dash of well-placed sarcasm. Are you seeking personalized guidance? Well, in that case, visit yogawithdilaton.com to schedule a one-on-one yoga session where we can work together to restore balance and alignment to your mind, body, and spirit. I'm honored to craft meaningful rituals and services for all life's milestones. House blessings, cleansings, spiritual life coaching, and personalized tarot and pendulum readings are also available. Check out those offerings at dietheyogawitch.com. Don't miss out on your daily doses of divination. Tune in tomorrow for another episode, Monday through Saturday, same bet time, same bet channel, 1:30 p.m. Pacific time. And there's even more enchantment to weave into your week. Join me for our weekly rituals. Sundays, let's all gather around the cauldron for coffee and cues with Di the Yoga Witch at 1:30 p.m. Pacific time on Sundays. Bring your favorite brew and we'll delve into the mystical and the everyday, answering your questions and sharing the witchy wisdom I've gathered over the last 3 decades. Thursdays, tune into Di the Yoga Witch podcast for a fusion of yoga and witchcraft designed to inspire and uplift. Friday and Saturday evenings at 8:30 p.m. Seattle time, we offer some unique experiences. Fridays are for relaxation and interconnection. We zen our way into the weekend and unwind with guided meditation or yoga nidra asana, tapping into your inner magic and bringing that magical life into your yoga practice. Saturday evenings, brace yourself for Bitch and Witch Angry Veteran Rants. I will be tackling current events that spark my passionate opinions, offering perspectives and suggestions for positive change.